Oh yeah, because he underestimated. I literally watched him underestimate his even in the intelligence. It's missing completely. It's missing things that I would information. Like we say something like that, you understand? I gotta see, I gotta figure it out now. It's like, yo, it says the truth. Let me see. I let me post something at you. But to completely just overlook certain things and dismiss certain things, I've never done that in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a smaller guy, so I pride myself on never doing that, especially with bigger. I don't do that. Like, no, I assume this one person, not the average. So when I'm prepared for years, what am I going to do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think I don't miss. I'm not gonna like underestimate the fuck out of your phone. Not that he doesn't see the he's like he's looking over you. But you don't do it, I couldn't do that. Really. Not even with a gun. I do think that he's a not I'm not gonna be even real. I'm feeling good.
They like we feel the same way. We feel that we don't.
But I would not underestimate his information or his presentation. You know what I mean? He's a man at the end of the day, and I respect him. And I respect, you know, the growth that I've seen in him. So like, you just meet him just because I think some shit, you don't do that. But to watch somebody do that, I'm like, oh, you're doing that in front of us? Like, that shows weird shit. It's like, okay, well, then you need what's going to happen that night. Cool. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to grab a smoke. And I'm going to enjoy the show.
Yeah, I gotta go get me some Chinese food. Hey, I'm gonna say this. At first, I thought that Suave, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of against, which against the other why would Suave say that? It don't make no sense. But then I thought about it. Because this is not a debate about should black people vote. This is about the impact of either voting or not voting. So I had to really think, so it took me some weeks to think something, man, I think Suave messed up, man. I think Suave, blah, blah, blah. But then I said, hold on, let me see about impact of either voting or not voting. So I said, hold on, you can make a real damn good argument. I mean, there's so many scenarios that you can show. So I'm like, okay, I think it's more in your favor.
I think at this point, to me, it's going to rely on the creativity of both people. You know what I'm saying? Donald have his creative point, and the squad have his creative points, and I think this is going to be a nice one. I think we're going to have another class. We're going to have another. Honestly, this is going to be great, bro.
Hey, because honestly, let me say this. Because the road that Suave took, to be honest with you, it's like your opponent could argue your argument and not even realize that they're actually your argument.
And
that's what he did.
I sat back and was like,
that's what he did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, yo, the top of what you like, God, they'll make their argument for you. They probably won't know.
You see, you have to stop skating. I had to stop skating the ass off. I'm like, bro, do this spot right. You feel me? I was skating last night, bro. I had a blast. I was like, man, hold up. Do you know what this is about? I'm like, I'm listening to what he's saying, but I'm like, bro, it sounded like he was playing with you, like, really?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, making a lot of agreements from first, like, y'all know what y'all debating? I know why.
I had some ketchup.
Let me do it, bro.
It ain't on the door? Okay.
That's the only thing I'm hoping to know after tonight. Like, I'm hoping that I do not hear two starkly different fucking departments. Like, where there's literally no place where you can talk seriously between the two arguments. Like, that, I don't. That's going to be a full massive. That's going to be hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're coming from completely different standpoints. on something.
I don't know what's going on, man. The sound of it, you know, the sound is loud. The tech, like, you hear these sounds great. You don't listen to the screen. It's a,
I don't be knowing that, but I think like you have to adjust all that. I'll be doing the things that I don't know.
I think Suave had to go to the joint's home.
So what you think? What you feeling like tonight? What you think of the argument? You know, let's talk about that.
I think it's going to come down to the rebuttal and to the rapid fire, the mid rebuttal. I think both of these brothers going to present amazing ass arguments. I think that Suave may fill it out, honestly. I think Suave has the potential to fill it out and feel like that. Simply because the status quo has not worked. And I think Suave can show a bigger potential depending upon how you attack it. So remember, the debate is not what has had, because I think somebody might try to make it about a potential argument about what has had a greater impact on the because it's future.
I ain't finna go there, but I'm just saying, like, what if you can do that in a debate? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I got it. We back.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I agree. It's really gonna come down to when you say that word future, and then impact. You take future and greater impact and you put them together. It's about who's playing the picture. And then I give the edge in the rapid fire to Suave. But I give a slight edge in the rebuttal to Domo. Domo's ability to rebut. So it's gonna be about who does that better. Y'all hold on for a second.
For sure. Okay, Yahoo Kanan, I got a question to ask you, man.
What's up, brother?
I heard some shit. So what do you think is best for home protection? Quick.
Home protection with no kids,
No
AR-15. With kids, a shotgun.
I say AR-12.
Well, I mean, same thing. It's a shotgun, but it's a like an AR shotgun.
No, it is not.
So what's the difference between the two?
An AR-12?
Yeah.
The one I got is fully auto.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's still a shotgun. It's just that you ain't gotta pump it all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta.
That's damn near like having a 45, which I actually prefer. To be honest, I prefer the 45, even though I like the 9 because of the penetration. You at least get 18 inches of penetration if you're using what's those things?
Hollow point?
No, not hollow point. Not hollow point. If these I can't think of the ammo that they're called, but they guarantee 18. I've done some ballistic testing, and it does. It's 18 inches. It gives exactly what the box say. I recommend that to all my brothers. Like, man, get you some.
Yeah, I mean, like a 9 to me, I like the recoil.
I value hooking out in competitive sports.
It doesn't knock. It doesn't knock. I don't think it got the power to knock certain individuals down. So I like the 40 cal because it's got good recoil and it's got knockdown power. I mean the 45, it got knockdown power, but I just don't like the recoil, especially if, like me, I'm dealing with a person who also the opponent has a gun. I want a better recoil than him, but I also want a good knockdown power. So that's why I would go with the 40 cal.
So guns is y'all sports.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna be doing this little shooting contest down here in
I said,
Houston. I'm gonna enter.
I'll let y'all know what I'm about. You need a 45 on my hip, you need an AR-15, you need a shotgun. Give me a 12 gauge, a 45, and an AR-15, I'm out of there. I'm doing whatever the fuck I need to do.
Damn.
I don't know. Pack heavy. I like the pack heavy anyway.
That 45 is a new conversation. And that 12 gauge, if you come in this house, I got that 12 gauge, problem. If you trying to get it in long range or you want to shoot out, that AR-15 is going.
Yeah, the AR is what I would recommend in a long distance shootout. I can guarantee you 200 yards, that bitch. Yeah. But really, if you're good at it, you can get 500 yards about that bitch. If you give a fuck about your gun. Some motherfuckers don't even care about their shit. Like they don't even go to the range and shit. Like, come on.
Yeah. I agree with you hooking out on that 45 and recoil. I just been shooting for so long. I'm comfortable with it. Like,
that's the first firearm I ever had. And I practice with a 45 so frequently that I'm used to the recoil.
Like that's my personal carry weapon.
Yeah,
being honest. Like that's, you know what I'm saying. That's what I deal with. It's husky. Sorry, you know.
I don't even fuck with Glocks either. I don't like them.
I love Glocks.
I do love Glocks. I'm not gonna front, but I don't got a lot of. I love them, but I don't like. I'm a Ruger cat. I'm a SIG cat.
Yeah, I'm a SIG man.
Yeah, I like SIGs a lot.
SIG and Springfield's my shit.
Well, my Ruger 1911 right now, like that's my baby, bro. Like it's the classic.
I had one of those. I used to collect the Undertaker.
Best gun brand is a Browning.
Oh,
Browning. I like Browning because they can go through a lot.
You could kick them, blow them up, throw them underwater, them bitches shoot.
That's how Glocks are pretty much though.
Yeah.
Like Glocks pretty much the same. We used to bury, like we had some buried guns before the Glocks. They come out and still shoot.
My first gun was trash. I had a High Point.
Yeah,
I never even got to shoot it.
That first stock need to be trash. All your first
gun was a Jennings. Y'all know what Jennings is?
Mm-hmm. Jennings.
Jennings. Yeah, that bitch jammed after every shot. I'm like, I ain't never seen no gun do that.
I got two guns at once for my first gun. So it was I had a Lorcan 380. And I had I was just thinking about it. It was a 45. No, I'm sorry. The Lorcan was a 45 and the Ruger was a 380. The Ruger was a 380 with a Pearl M.
Yeah,
and I had a Lorcan. Yeah, and I had a Lorcan 45. And I hated that Lorcan. I hated it.
Okay, let me ask y'all opinion on this. So I'm gonna enter this bitch into the contest. I don't give a fuck. So what do y'all think about the new Beretta Compact Knight?
I don't fuck with it because it's
sounds fascinating.
I've never I didn't keep up any information on the Beretta. I mean, I know Berettas are supposed to be smooth, but isn't it supposed to be like a 45 caliber Beretta?
I got a 9 and a 45 of that.
And you like them both?
They're smooth. Oh my God.
You like the Beretta better than the SIG?
Bro, I
like the SIGs better. Bro. And I actually shot the new compact.
I got a hammer. This came with a hammer, bro.
The compact?
Yes.
Is it compact? Or is it? It's the silver one. You got the metal one.
Single double.
Really?
Yes.
With a hammer?
Yes. And it's fucking smooth as shit. Like there's literally no movement.
Really?
I got some footage. I'm gonna show you. I can send it to you, like back check some shit, but no movement whatsoever.
I just hate Berettas, bro.
I did.
You know
I
why I
did
hate
up
them?
to that point.
You gotta oil them so much to keep
Yes,
them.
you do.
I think Berettas caught on to that and switched their game up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like, I ain't mess with the nigga in terms of cleaning. I ain't mess with it in terms of cleaning. I've shot it, but I haven't messed with it in terms of cleaning. I didn't see the one with the hammer though.
It's only 2 parts, bro. It's literally, bro. The cleaning is
gotta go back and look.
fucking easy as shit. It's only literally 2 parts. You click something out, you pull this back, and it's done. The putback is extremely easy. It's almost like you can. It's like an instruction manual on a fucking gun. I love it. I'll check it out.
I just know, like, in my past experiences, it took too much to keep them motherfuckers functioning, and I hated it because then in the process they end up getting gunky because you got to put so much oil to fucking keep it.
Yeah, mine. I ain't even had to do all that stuff, and she's bad.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, please. You know, I don't never. You know what I'm saying? Really.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
It made me change my mind about knives. I even did testing with that bitch to see the penetration. Oh, and they're called extreme penetrators. That's what they're called. They're called extreme penetrators.
I'm just gonna let you know. I don't go nowhere without Randy Boone.
Randy and Mandy, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I already know.
Like that's my baby, my weapon of choice.
It made me put down my 4.5. I've never, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a 4.5 man, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I got the Ruger 45 1911. That's what I'm in love with. Like,
oh yeah, the 1911s, those are short. I like it. 1911 anything. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very smooth.
It's smooth, it's balanced, but it's still like the Lucanine said though. It's gonna push, and it's the big barrel, it's the long barrel, but it's just husky. Like, bah! Like I bumped to the coyote the other day, and my wife, it was funny. My daughter cut it on tape. She was taping something for TikTok. Bah! You know, I go, ah!
It do make a scary sound, though. That's funny.
Yeah, it does.
So it was that's my, you know, like that's my stuff.
I mean, it's just like the Desert Eagle. I mean, it's got a kickback. They took the jam and the recoil.
But I will say though, the Eagle don't jam on me. That like I ain't never had none of them issues. I used to have that issue with my Desert Eagle, so I ain't never had that issue with this. I actually got rid of that before that.
Yeah, me too. They're not as reliable as they seem. Now, the put down power, fuck yeah. I'm not gonna go against that. You can knock the car engine out, but yeah. As far as like reliability, fuck yeah.
It's a show. I was working on to have in your collection to say, hey, I got this.
I got it.
Now, unless you're gonna do this, if you can get a convert kit on it and turn it into a rifle in some way, then it becomes real nice. Right? If you can take it and you need to fabricate it to find somebody who will sell something that'll work, depending on what you got, it'll work. It has a different operation to it. But it's hard to find something like that out there. I was gonna have one fabricated. Shit.
Mr. B1.
By the time I did all that, I was gonna have to be stuck with that gun forever. I was like,
Mr. B1.
I found out
Mr. Tad, Mr. B.
Woo! I'll be waiting on that. Woo! What's good, big bro?
I want to know what you smoking on.
No, I know what he's smoking on. 12 Tribe Manosphere. That's what he's been smoking on.
Oh man, that Manosphere pack.
That pack in there.
Yeah, the kitten pack.
The kitten pack, nigga.
Yo.
You got tonight, Taz. Hold on, bro. You don't get to come in here. Your price of admissions. You got tonight.
I got the after show.
I know you got the episode. I want to know who you got winning. Man.
It don't matter.
Pick your opponent, bro. Which one is going home? You think?
I'll be on it. Show me my opponent.
I'm interested in argumentation, man. I don't have a winner.
That
Just
sounds like
argumentation, bro.
sounds like you're a coward. Sounds like you're a coward to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like he don't want to pick one of
Kick
them.
him hard.
I'm scared to piss either one of them off. Man.
Yeah, that's gonna work with me.
Yeah, you don't want to piss them
Yeah,
off.
that's gonna work with Taz, the nigga who piss people off every day. Come on,
Nah,
bro.
you trying not to piss them off. You scared over here.
Man, fuck them niggas, bro. I don't care about that shit, bro.
Now you got him saying fuck me. You know you can't bring up nobody can tag him.
Hey, as long as I
Fuck
got to
that.
say it, I'm
You
good.
know Jesus was asking about you. Here it comes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I'm about to make it to my area in a second, though. My wife out there live, so yeah, just 1 second.
All right, yeah. But yeah, I think we're gonna get what we're gonna see tonight. I think we will.
You louder, motherfucker, too. God damn.
We're gonna get the, what he say?
Hurry up. I said, hurry up and get up out of here. She loud as
I
fuck.
said this girl loud as fuck. She live.
Yeah. Her and Cynthia G. Watch her gonna walk through that.
Oh, she getting it in. Yeah, she getting it in. I heard already. Yo, they be doing the fucking in the devil. That's funny as shit, man. They be doing
Yeah, the building.
together.
All right, so yeah, man, listen, bro. Winner is the winner, bro. I mean, I can see either one of them winning it, but like, I don't have a desire for a winner. Like, that don't make no sense to you.
No, I mean, it makes sense. I just feel like you copping out.
No, I mean, like I say, man, I don't think either one is like, nigga, you looking at a Star versus C-Dub, nigga. Now, I could see if a motherfucker was saying, I don't know who's gonna win that. Then it'd be like, yeah, but nah, but this ain't that easy.
It ain't that easy.
Nah, this ain't that easy, bro. I
Get
just
the quality of the opponent. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I've been looking, like, I guess we've been watching them for so long, like, we can kind of analyze at this point how we think it's going to go. Like, I think opening and premise is going to be a watch. And we maybe give a slight edge in the rebuttal to Domo, but if Suave closed the gap in that rebuttal, if Suave closed the gap in that rebuttal as well, Domo is dead in that rapid fire.
You know what though? I'm gonna tell you like this. I think because of the topic that the side that Suave took, and if he makes the right case, I think in Domo's rebuttal he's gonna be arguing Suave's case.
And yeah, and that's what I'm saying, and I think that's the place where Suave can edge him out in that rebuttal, right? If Domo comes in and does that, then that's where Suave can close the gap, and then don't get it twisted though.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a trap in that rapid fire for Suave if he's not careful with Domo. But I think I think everything is set up for Suave to win. Right? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think that there is a formula for Suave to knock it out. But don't get it twisted, bro. Like, Domo is gonna bring everything that Suave has tonight. Because Domo knows that he got to fight. So I hear you, Taz. I'm just trying to force you to make a pick, but I hear you.
I like the debate. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them debates where either side I could take, either side I'd be strong on. So it's like, which these niggas gonna slip? You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's my bad argument. I think it's gonna boil down to argumentation because both sides. You got two good debaters, a decent ass topic. You know what I'm saying? It's it's just impossible to say who's gonna win from the outside.
Right. Yeah, I got you. I agree.
I mean, if anything, now let me say this though. If anything, the benefit to me would be if Suave won because then I'm the one who has to say on the top.
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's the only benefit in it for me is if Suave, then I'm the top seed in that bracket. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
See, and that's why I didn't care about making no predictions because I knew I had the top rank for the rest of the
Yeah, you got to keep the rules on your side.
yeah. So it really didn't matter to me. I feel
But
you.
don't lose. I got home court. You know, I finally get some home.
Yeah.
So you had home court against Blue, didn't you?
Nah.
Yeah, I did, but I gave Blue the open option though on the title though.
Right.
Which where I fucked up at. Blue almost stung my ass with that shit. I'll never do that again.
No, I think your rapid fire, bro, is just
Don't worry about it, bro. I'll never do it again.
yeah.
I feel the same way too, Chaz. Look, that's how I feel. Yeah, don't worry. We'll never even have to have this conversation.
I know, bro. I watched it like, damn, I got lucky on that. In the moment, you feel like, of course I won.
Oh yeah. Well, because it's out, right? Because I was telling you, what you was like, what the hell y'all talking about? I'm like, all right, you gonna see, bro. And I know how it is because you know you're so confident in your research, your information, your performance. It's like you can't really see what everybody's saying. You gotta kind of chill out and you gotta go back and watch it and really pay attention.
The other thing too, I'm more focused on my performance and his rebutting this information. I'm not listening to give him credence to if he's delivering properly. If his shit is on par, you know what I'm saying? I'm not watching that during the debate. I'm only watching me. And when it comes to that part of it, Blue was on point. He wasn't stumbling. He wasn't sitting there reading a bunch of shit. Nah, he was just right there where I was, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? In the moment, it felt like, man, I just smoked that nigga. What y'all talking about? But, you know, looking back, it was like, nah, it was pretty close, bro. Pretty fucking close.
He took too long to make his argument, though, too, though.
Yeah, no,
I don't think he made it. Just watching it again, I just don't think he made it. I think he left too much open for me, dog. That nigga, man, he had 50 other countries on that continent. He could have just named them, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He could have just said Mali, nigga. I wouldn't have knew shit. I don't know the continent like that. So the smaller he makes the argument, the easier it is for me to get around it. Nigga, if he starts dropping Botswana on me, nigga, like South Sudan, like, nigga, that nigga could have said, we can move to South Sudan and live in the desert. I wouldn't have been able to push back on that shit, bro.
I think, even though they say Africa, I think they're more focused on West Africa than anything, though.
Yeah, but that's a killer though. To see if the debate was just West Africa, he win. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm dead, nigga. I mean, that was the go-to I went to was where he only named 3 countries. You know what I'm saying? If he won more, where them at? You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, start naming more shit and putting more information out about the continent, and I'm dead in the water. I just think he boxed his argument in too much.
Yeah, I mean, and usually that's how we all feel when we win, and it usually shows in the judging. It usually shows in the judging. So I hear you. I just know for me, nigga, like they ain't gonna never have another fight. Y'all niggas are built up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I went.
I was trying to be complacent and not get called a booty because I felt like that was going to go against me in the judging, right?
Yeah.
And he was allowed to do the shit. Like, I went back, even when I heard the playback, I'm like, y'all fucking kidding me, bro. Like, this nigga didn't let me talk, and I'm clear.
Yes, but bro, I said, but like, all right, watch what I do next. Watch. All right, bet.
I beat the shit out of myself, nigga. Like, I feel bad for this nigga, bro. I would not win a debate. Like I'm mad as shit, bro.
Or are you mad as shit?
See, I'm hearing niggas like, oh, you know, you let him do this. The nigga's not even reading full verses.
No,
nigga reading a part of a verse and telling me.
And I was like, man, why are you doing that?
Yeah. I nigga said a part of a verse.
Nigga read a part of a verse and say yes or no. Read the rest of the goddamn verses. Nigga.
Not just once, it was multiple
he doing that shit multiple times. I'm like,
There you go, hey, nah, that's your baby.
I see you.
I hate this stupid motherfucker.
You muted.
I can't wait for them to take these motherfuckers from me. This is the stupidest things in the world, man.
I'll be
Any
like,
clips.
Like you in a drill video, nigga.
Why he can't do that?
Hell no. Say that, you
Oh,
can't say that.
yeah.
You can't do that with a chain on, nigga. Hey, if you mute me up, you can put anything right there. Huh?
I said, you a rapper and you hold the gun, nigga. What's the
Motherfucker, just mute up my whole voice. I'ma kill you.
I see you want to kill you. Reverse psychology shit that's going on right now, bro. Hold on, man. What's that reverse psychology shit you got going on, my nigga?
I'm winning this debate, fam. Nigga can win if he want to.
That's funny as shit.
You don't have to see me.
Funny as shit, bro.
Come out with that jersey, nigga.
Oh yeah, that too. I'm pulling it all out, bro. On my
Yo, he doing way too much.
That nigga on KB2 old, bro.
I'm trying to win, bro.
Not to be jersey.
It's gonna be lit, bro. It's gonna be lit.
You said it what?
It's gonna be lit, bro. Like I've been waiting for this one. I can't even BS it, bro. It's gonna be, like I said, I was looking forward to this one more than I was looking forward to being out. And I probably came in underestimating him, if I'm being honest. And I'm still, like, this is fucked up. I'm still not that impressed. Like, I don't know, fam. Like,
Get them 20-minute premises leave a lot to be desired, bro. Like it's just so much
Man,
that
we going 10 minutes.
bro, I hear you, Taz, but like when you go back and watch, when I go 20 minutes, I'm keeping you updated, I'm keeping you informed, and I'm giving you information. Like I feel like he was all over the place. That shit flowed, man. Like you knew everywhere I was going. I showed you what it was. Now, for me, I didn't feel like we needed 20 minutes, but I felt like I had to give him that because I pushed him so hard into the topic that I knew if I didn't give him the time, he was gonna make it a big ass problem after the joint. So he got it. At this point, man, like I really don't care. I'll take a 10, 15, 20. I done had 20 minutes in the playoffs, right? So it's whatever to me at this point. I don't know. I know y'all finna beat the shit out of each other over these next 4 to 6 weeks, bro. Yeah, y'all finna, we finna see a knockdown drag out tonight, and then whoever goes to the conference finals, like y'all gonna beat the shit out of each other. I don't think I'm gonna have that problem with Sark. I think I'm gonna have a fight, but I don't think it's gonna be that way.
Heads on it.
Now I will say that Hal pretty much came as advertised, but I think once he got started on his fitness, I think he knew he was in trouble. I heard it. I could hear like he just wasn't the same dude, bro. He wasn't the same dude. He was coming in that young ass suit in that pulpit. That's a lesson to you other niggas. Don't show up with no smoke and mirrors.
I'm so hungry.
I'm the captain.
Eat a horse. On the what? On the what? Ain't no. That's fucked up, dog. And niggas be on the same shit, dog. I'm so hungry I can eat a horse. And they're gonna cook your horse. They're gonna cook your horse. Hey.
Your horse. Hey, listen. You got work to do tonight, though, bro. You got work to do tonight. Dumbo mad. Fire this camp. Dumbo mad as shit, bro.
I mean, I think he went through a plethora of emotions, but I think he's cool now. Like, I think, I'm gonna have to beat the best Dumbo. You know what I'm saying? The best that he could be right now. His argument isn't as strong as his argument usually would be because the veil got removed off of it. You know what I'm saying? But he's still gonna. I just got to come in and shit. What, nigga? What you talking about? That shit's the dumbest shit.
Anyway?
Huh?
What's he upset about anyway?
I mean, about inferior people talking to him like they got authority.
Yeah, like at this point, you feel like nobody should even be in a position to say nothing to him or speak on his debate style. Or, like you just feel like everybody inferior to him at this point.
He didn't feel like that.
Yeah, he didn't got. I heard it. I heard it today though. Like basically, nah, you don't understand it. And this is why I hate having these conversations without being able to debate it.
See, that's the thing about him. You know, he ain't really into that type shit. And so, I said, to be honest, you know, if he does win, but I don't too much worry about no sparring and none of that. Like, we just wait for debate day, and I'm a dog walk that nigga. So, you know, it don't matter who wins to me, man. I want to see a good debate, man. That's what matters the most to me, man. Like I said, it don't matter. This motherfucking iron match with Suave ain't no joke either. Nigga, I wouldn't mind getting that either. So, you know, just win. Let's just get to this shit, nigga, so we can get this shit lined up.
Okay. Hey, what happens if T-Duck do pull this debate out?
If you do this, then that means you in trouble, nigga.
I got it, nigga.
I mean, you better get your immune system up. Shit.
That nigga got the most time.
Yeah, nigga. He win, we gotta start having a conversation. He's the most time chosen.
Oh man.
That's what
It ain't no way that he's supposed to
A
win.
car coming and stumbling and fucking all up and shit, or
Yeah, nigga.
man, bro, listen, man, I'm gonna be like, bro, listen.
He gonna be rambling, talking about the Dagger Squad and shit. This was the
That
Dagger Squad.
he is stuff that, baby. Fuck.
He gonna be whistling and shit, nigga. Like he come in doing all that shit. It's a crowd. He does might find a way to fucking slip and get it lucky and all that. But we heard what T-Duck can do. When I heard that nigga the other day, bro, I was like, so you just gonna come in with a bunch of random stupid ass points? Like that's it? Oh, man.
Before?
Yeah. But if he do win, hey, I have to sacrifice something. I gotta.
Some gotta die. Hey, you just put it by me.
Baby shit, something gotta die, nigga. One of these chickens will get it. You clearly done tapped into something. Hey, this motherfucker quit out of nowhere, and then another nigga catch COVID, you already thinking about it. You take that dumbass debate topic and you win. Hey.
Oh, sir has COVID?
Yeah. Yeah. You think Cube said he had. I think he had a mild version.
He was running. I think he was running.
He might have had a mild version. I think the SAR had it. SAR sounded like he had it. But yeah, man, I don't know if that nigga say he lost weight and shit.
Damn.
So if T-Duck pull this one out, nigga, hey. I think I'm playing, nigga. So I'm getting sacrificed up in this one.
Goat or chicken or something.
Something, man. I don't know what this man did tap into, bro. How you Chris quit and the SAR caught it? Like, that's a cold game.
They gonna drive your ass. What? We need you, son. We need you. We want you to drive a nuclear submarine. Hold on, Pod. I got a debate. I got a debate, bro.
Nah. You gotta come back. You don't pass all that. What you mean, bro?
My life, I'm good.
Nah, it's a new.
Congratulations to T-Duck.
You just gonna quit?
I ain't even settling the topic. I ain't even picking a topic with that nigga, bro. I seen you. What was that shit? The hole, the whatever with the tape and shit. Yeah, I saw him in there. I seen them movies. Yeah. I'll fuck with Bloody Mary, Candyman, and goddamn what's his name before I fuck with goddamn T Dizzle.
That shit be crazy, real tough. That's what happened. And that shit do, like if he do really get by his sword, we're gonna have this conversation. Like we really gonna have this conversation.
Man, I got your back, bro. You know what my opinion is.
I'm sorry about some right with that.
No, you don't understand. I fucked the goat to join the Masons. That shit come with power.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit. Oh,
See, please listen. You don't understand.
Bro, how many times do you think you're gonna say y'all don't understand another day?
Man, I
No,
hope
so you
none.
don't
Every time
understand.
you say it, they believe it. I hope you don't say that shit at all.
And what Asar don't understand is the fact that
You talking? Oh, man, what? No, T-Duck don't say that. Dude, T-Duck, I don't even remember T-Duck having a line, bro.
he love to say somebody don't understand something. He said when we
All I
did
know
that,
that nigga say, hey, what up, T-Duck? After that, I don't remember that nigga.
I really don't see no way that we do this, sorry. But hey, stranger things are nothing, right?
I seen the side. He survived COVID, so T-Duck out of here.
Yeah. We know he made it. You know what I'm saying? But did he make it? We still got his brain.
Because he would have had
Brain
to die
function.
for T-Duck to at least have a 49% chance of winning the motherfucker.
Still would have beaten from the
Life. I think it's
he still would have beaten. That nigga's soul would have beaten, bro. That man said they owe us IBM. No, if they give it IBM, did you take it? Yeah, nigga, that's reparation.
wow.
T-Duck really said that?
Yes.
Bro, and that's just light. He said all types of shit that got him into trouble.
Oh, wow.
That nigga went in on himself.
That nigga came over here and just started shooting the fuck out of himself, nigga. That nigga went cheddar Bob on himself, man. Real.
Well, not gonna lie to you about this, Anonymous. I don't study that nigga. There's nothing to study there. Like studying like the sky or something, or like a fucking empty day. Like, what do you study? Like, where do you
know what's
begin?
fucked up, bro? Look, hey, I got debates for everybody playing except for that.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? Can I even talk? Like, who we even talk about, man? I don't know. Shit.
The debate this nigga, man, it's so stupid, man. I was gonna try to talk to you about epigenetics. It don't exist. I was like, let's debate it. It's junk science. Okay, great.
You said it was junk science.
PET does. Okay, well, let's debate it. Nah, I don't think, like, so when you think about epigenetics, I was like, nigga, what's wrong with you? I was like,
Yeah, he be speaking from the fishbowl by it.
It's me, nigga. That's the only nigga I got a grudge against, nigga. You locked in. Was Marcus Garvey a scammer, nigga? If that nigga, it's me, nigga. He locked in. That's the nigga who ducked the debate in the first place.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got him outranked. You don't have to worry about that, though. You ain't see him.
Yeah, Swab jumped in there and took that debate because the SAR was waffling, nigga. He was shook.
I said, what the fuck is this? I was ready for him to knock his ass out. That nigga was putting his robe on and shit, taking it back off, put it on.
Hey, yeah, that
nigga
was an
fight,
awkward-ass 3 weeks. That was an awkward 3 weeks. I ain't gonna bullshit you. Because I'm already watching, thinking like I'm gonna come back to the league. And then I see Tad just coming in and fucking a SAR like, what the fuck is this? Oh, and look, so then that's when I finally tell him because I'm like, really look around here. Is there something I know about this nigga? Like, you afraid of this nigga? Like, what the fuck is this shit? That was the most awkward. I want to debate, but I don't want to debate. Look like you playing double dutch ass shit. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? You gonna jump in and jump out? Nigga, you do that?
Man, you talking now that you talking about what was the motivating factor for like, yeah, nigga, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere, nigga. Like that shit right there, bro. That them first couple back and forth, like you dumb. Don't know what you talking about. That's your ass up. You hate black people. Why you keep on bashing our black leaders? That shit. I'm like, oh yeah, nigga, we in the building.
That's when we was like, yeah, this is food over here. Nigga Taz was like, everybody food over here, nigga.
We in the building, and you niggas want to debate the Bible, nigga. I ain't going.
One thing about Taz, though, if you disagree with him on you want to debate something, you better be ready to debate it like the next day, or you better be ready to debate it like 4 hours from when you said something, though.
Hey, he put pressure on you, bro. You like, cause you know you got to show up and know your information.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I had to. Hey, that was a hard one, bro. I ain't gonna tell you what I had to do.
Talk about a hard nigga. That shit, boy. I'm telling you, dog. Your ass. That debate with you woke me up to the other side of this shit, though. Because even as many debates as I had, it ain't a time where somebody caught me off guard like that, bro. Like I was off guard like a motherfucker when you brought in that legislation shit, and I'm like, my mind is literally only on black. And when you brought in the legislation shit, my first thought is, nigga, that's bullshit. Why you bringing some white folks into it? But then it's like, well, part of their accomplishments, according to us, is the things that they did. So I'm not really trying to undermine them. That ain't the debate. Ain't to undermine, you know.
Right.
So, it was either turn everybody into a coon or try to talk around. And I chose to talk around it. Now, as soon as you start bashing motherfucker, like they asked went in there and got that gas legislation. But,
that was the fear though. Like that was the fear in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
Like
if you would have said that, Taz, if you would have said that, that would have put Anonymous in a
different
position.
pressure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I was
see,
What
ready
was the
for
title of
it.
y'all debate, though? What was the title?
but see, what was it? Did our civil rights leaders lead us astray?
Lead us to
Oh, yeah.
straight.
That's what it was. You're right. Yeah, so, right.
Did
I was
not
thinking-
lead us astray or something like that. But it was
And I was
that was
like,
yeah, that was the key to it though, was the black leaders, did they lead us astray? And so again, in my mind, I'm just thinking us, black people and black leaders, that's it. I never took it to the next level of it is, okay, so are you saying getting legislation will lead us astray? And like I said, I don't make excuses, nigga. I just be honest with you. I really think it didn't register there. I was clocking in at 103, but I was sick as fuck, bro.
and it was sick as shit, bro. Yeah.
I had no idea what to do. Like, I was sitting there looking at the screen like, why is he bringing this up? There's nothing saying fight back, nigga. Nothing saying take a shot. Undermine the fuck wrong with him? None of that came to my mind. I'm literally sitting there looking like, wow, I can't believe he said that. What am I gonna do? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing wasn't to undermine black leaders, but you gotta say something, nigga. You can't.
So look, but I'm thinking to myself, like, because I'm already shook, because I'm quoting the one dude that's gay, right? So I'm like, okay, I hope we don't go into this. If the flow is so fire, I gotta use that, and then I'm thinking, he's definitely gonna come back and say these is kings and such and such for the white man. And I was gonna say, when he do that, then I'm gonna show that he undermining black people. That would have been my only response. His goal is to but you didn't do it because I was like, okay, he knows that he gotta hit the nuclear option to fucking make this work. And I was like, okay, yeah, straight. But I thought you was gonna go nuclear on that shit, bro. I ain't gonna front. I thought you was gonna just...
And one of the reasons I didn't too, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, man, I be selling these debates, nigga, by bashing the leaders. And then when I get to the debate, I really just want to do the information. But that was a time where it was, you know, hey, listen, bro, I can't believe you just brought this motherfucker up here. You shaking hands with me. Because then these motherfuckers sold us out. nigga.
Yeah, I was waiting for that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I thought we was gonna have to fight on rapid fire, nigga. I thought you was gonna say, like, I thought that's what it was gonna be. But I was like, fuck it,
Man,
I'm
that's
right
literally
here.
exactly what I thought you was
Yeah.
gonna say, bro. That's
Yeah.
what I was expecting you to say, to keep it real. I
No,
thought you was gonna come in and cut the heads off.
Never, and that's what it was supposed to be, but them debates in my mind was never rooted in that. It took all of them, even the one with Suave, you know what I'm saying, the Marcus Garvey joint, you know what I'm saying? I'm calling myself holding back, keeping information back to try to get the next debate, and so I'm nonchalant. It's like, all right, bro, whatever you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro, like, you can't come into a motherfucking debate like that. So I said some shit like that to Swam during that debate, man. Some shit. He said some shit. I was like, shit, bro, all right, whatever you say. Like, I know the reason. Like, what? Like, nigga, you ain't got nothing to show from the FBI. Nothing. Like,
that shit was funny. But I ain't gonna front too. I ended up on, when I heard you the date of the debate and you showed up, I was like, man, this is fucked up. I mean, I still went for the kill, but I showed it. I was trying my best not to just like go all the way in. I ain't gonna front, bro. That's the only time I came into a debate feeling bad for me.
yeah, I didn't feel no pressure, though, to be honest. I don't feel like pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why when Stoller said that shit, I didn't really say nothing. I didn't feel like you pressured me. Like, niggas saw me all that the previous 4 days, nigga, fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was fucked up. I was really just a little bit better that day. Good enough to do the debate, but I was fucked up, bro. Like,
I felt bad, nigga. I ain't gonna front.
bro, I ain't had COVID, bro. I had some other shit, but some shit just had me clocking in at 105, 104, like for 4-5 days straight. Like, I don't know what the fuck was up, bro. I thought I was out there.
Nigga was still doing debates. Because you did one like 2 or 3 days before that too, right?
Yeah. But see, I had most of that shit already prepped. Gotcha. So it was like, I don't have to prep nothing. I just gotta, can you sit there for the 3 hours and do the debate? So it's like, yeah, I can do that. The shit already prepped. It's already ready. Just gotta, you know what I'm saying, tweak it a little bit. But can you get through the debate? And so I was able to get through that one with you. But like I say, if a nigga gonna put any type of pressure, I wasn't ready for that, bro. My mind wasn't clicking the way I thought it would. You know what I'm saying? I would have thought I would still be at top shape, nigga, even sick. And just listening back to that when my energy was low as fuck, I was trying, I was loud, but it wasn't nothing behind it though. You know, it just wasn't nothing there.
Hey, so you know you're showing your PowerPoint, right?
Yeah, he's
Yes,
doing it
I
on
am,
purpose.
sir. Yes, I do.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
What is Bennett Burger?
Man, the Taz hater, fam. You know, they come and go. Give a little attention.
Nigga, this ain't even Taz channel, first off, nigga.
What they say, bro.
Taz channel?
That's what I'm saying, like, yeah, no, I feel you, but like, you know what I'm saying. Talking about, I don't even know who this nigga is.
Let me win the championship with some shit, bro. You gonna see the real hate come out of this motherfucker. I'm telling you, bro. Ain't motherfucker don't even know where I'm at right now. I got some hate out here, bro.
I feel you too, bro. I had no idea. I had no idea that 26 motherfuckers had disliked that Howard.
Yeah, bro. Hey, like, yeah.
It was
Bro,
30
that shit was
something
crazy.
dislikes.
And it was early on too. Bro, that shit was like 35 likes and 26 dislikes.
It's like we hit the dislike.
What the fuck is this, nigga? Nobody never disliked it.
I
Yo, I
said,
think it's like about 3 or 4 different trolls.
Yeah, it had to be, bro. It wasn't
Bro,
Like,
when I
like, there were numerous counts.
I thought it was something about Melchizedek that, you know what I'm saying, like the conscious community didn't like or something though. Because like I didn't, that was an odd ass number of likes and dislikes.
That was 3 to 5 niggas, 9 niggas, whatever, nigga. They got a hell of accounts. That's all the fuck that
the LBDCQ community.
was.
I don't even see how the fuck that's some stupid shit right there too. I ain't gonna log out, log back in, and go dislike the video. That's lame shit. But
I went back and looked, I'm watching the playback. I'm like, God damn. And then I was looking at all the names in the chat. I was like, oh, okay. That's it. That is weird.
Yeah, man. I think I spoke to one of the Negroes who did it this past couple of days ago.
Yeah, it looked like this Mo say nigga. This is clearly Lex. Not look, and I'm telling you, hey look, hey, look, I can tell you when I know that when Lex be mad. I just beat his ass earlier, so now he went and made a comment on the video 47 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, with another account. Like, nigga, you too transparent at this point. Nigga, like, the shit only happens
going to play with them kids, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I was on Judy Channel, nigga, but I couldn't help it, nigga. Like, you sit over there and I was talking, really let that nigga talk. Took that nigga, bro. I only gave him 15 minutes.
Oh boy, bro, I'm telling you, bro. You know, comments on my motherfucking channel, nigga, that I know you made it, nigga. Ain't motherfucker ain't nobody saying no dumbass shit. Like your comments on the little debate I had with you, nigga, I know you left that comment. I ain't know that. You motherfucker like that. Hell yeah, bro. That's why motherfucker probably did some shit like that. I read these comments like, bro, like nigga, I know this shit, bro. Ain't nobody saying no shit like this. Niggas be all over YouTube and they got these accounts ain't nobody never seen that's just deeply involved in some shit, bro. Come on. And this brand new account with no subs, just created 3 days ago.
Right.
Deeply involved in everything, though. Nigga, stop, bro.
He just popped up out of nowhere. Found this channel, nigga. Out of nowhere in the algorithm. Now all of a sudden you so involved and fucking intensely involved with the debate. Shut the You know exactly who the fuck he is. Stop playing.
Yeah, that shit be funny as hell because eventually they always fuck up. They end up commenting somewhere you know it's them. Or like last time, motherfucker started a live stream with the name of the troll account up. You know, started a StreamYard with the name of the fucking troll account.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but these niggas wild, but that's why I say it's so many of these clowns that do wild shit like that. It's never ending content on that shit. That's why I said like I used to have fun with that shit. I'm gonna start pulling back though, cause like for real, I don't want to become the nigga that's joining in with white America bashing black folks. Like nigga, motherfuckers are here from my wife, son, daughter, nigga, mama, nigga. I spent the last 8-9 months hearing shit, bro. Like. That's why I say it's I'm pulling back on some of that shit now. The niggas done got quiet as hell. Shit starting to look like bullying, nigga.
You heard they villains, nigga, they done. That's what I'm saying.
I was watching that 12 Tribes of the Manosphere video this morning, bro. I did that shit last October, bro. Like, all right, man, this is enough, bro. I'm doing these niggas bad for a while, bro. Calling niggas to the carpet, nigga. My nigga Q Butter be like, yo, Taz, man, just chill, man. You know, fuck them niggas, yo. Q Butter. That nigga call me every other day, like, yo, fuck them niggas, man. Just, come back to the school, give me 5 hours a week, man. Ignore them niggas, B. You know?
That's a positive ass brother, though, Brian.
Yeah. Straight up, that's my nigga, man. That's one of the things I linked up with on YouTube, man. It's like, and it's fucked up, brothers. You'll never believe that it was niggas dissing this nigga, bro. Dissing him, niggas said he was the what's the one thing? What was the fucking word they was using? But they were saying like basically he was saving the single mothers by having a school for their kids. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, bro, but like they was calling a nigga like a stepdaddy and all type of shit, bro, because he was trying to do the shit for the kids, and he had never got no notoriety, bro. When I got on this bitch, nigga, Q Butter his school had been open since 2015 that I know of, and that's because I had shared an old meme and he is talking about Umar. So the nigga school had been open that long, bro. Like when I got on YouTube, the nigga had like 800 subs. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas wasn't acknowledging the nigga being here, bro. They wasn't acknowledging the school. It was just like the nigga was on here pushing it, but it wasn't nobody getting behind that shit. So that was me and my wife, nigga, mainly her because she got the big channel. You know what I mean? Started interviewing that nigga. putting this information up and shit. It was eventually people from the platform that went to start working at the school. We started getting people from the platform and getting their kids enrolled and shit. Now my nigga off to the races, opening up schools in Atlanta and all type of shit. You know what I mean? That's a nigga, bro.
So they were beefing with this dude because he was getting a school for single mother.
Hey,
They just know to temper that shit now because they got some attention through Kevin Samuels. So, you know, now they're starting to pull back on some of the outright hateful shit. But these niggas used to say, burn down the black community. A motherfucker told me he want me to die because I protect black women. He used to be wild on this bitch.
So wait, so basically you telling me I'm getting all the hate that you get without the benefits, so I need to get my channel back. That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
If you been through any of that shit and you ain't got no channel, you wasting time, nigga. We'll talk about that.
Nigga just told me today he wanted me to die. It's like,
oh yeah, that's what it said, bro.
And that nigga
Hey, bro,
was
nigga, I was up to laugh at that shit, bro.
that nigga, hey, this nigga say, fuck your son. I hope your son gets sick and die this time, nigga.
Damn.
And see, that's what I'm saying, though, bro. Like, look, when niggas say shit like that, some motherfuckers like, oh my God, bro. I done got to the point where it be like, I was laughing at that shit, bro. Like, you don't get to clap back at that shit, because it's going to be worse, nigga.
And I cooked, you know. So look, I was getting on there cooking about something else. He was like, see, look how he's acting. I was like, you just talked about me dying, fucking son. You ain't never get no big energy from me. Funny ass nigga. Hey, that nigga said he hoped my son gets sick and die this time. And then he said he wanted me to die. You out of control. You out of control. You such an over face looking ass shit. But shit, I agree. I should go ahead and put the channel together.
It's crazy that goes on in these fucking Israelite communities and conscious communities and shit, bro. I didn't know that same shit was going on outside of like the little black YouTube paradigm. Like that shit is crazy. Crazy.
Hey, I was gonna point out that Blue still big mad, and it's because of Lex. Yeah, I know. I beat your double master teacher up today. That's why you in the chat. That's why you in the chat. That's why you in the chat talk about Anonymous got cooked by Hal. I know, you still get that.
You know that nigga Blue ain't got no heart, man.
That nigga still big man because he got beat up on his teacher today, bro. Like I'm telling you, like I got some niggas figured out, bro. Like don't none of this shit start happening, nigga, until I beat up on them. That's what it be. I'm gonna keep beating y'all up too. Y'all niggas be lying.
Oh, you beat him up on Judy channel.
I beat him up on. Did he talk about? Nigga, I'm coming to Atlanta. I told you you was a bitch. You're scared of me. I'm coming to Atlanta.
What did he try to debate you on?
He was on there. He was on there going at it with Asiatic black men. And
the commissioner in the building, y'all.
And we in the chat just laughing, giving it to this nigga. Fuck this nigga Anonymous, he you a bitch. Like he just started going.
I'm telling y'all, this is my Blue is gonna be a problem next year, bro.
And please.
I'm telling you, Blue is gonna be a fucking problem next year, bro.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna stomp him out like a cockroach.
I'm telling you. I think he understands. He understands now. He took a tough loss. He took a tough loss, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny though.
He took a tough loss because he beat Taz's ass in that rapid fire round, bro.
Blue has been Solar's favorite debater for 3 years.
You want to say that, bro?
No. He beat his ass in the rapid fire round. I think Taz wanted to beat, but I think that he now understands what it takes, how you gotta be. Because Blue is like he cool, you know what I'm saying? He moves, you know what I mean? And no, you can't be cool in competition, bro. Cool is not the way to go in competition. And when he turned up, now if he can get a turn up, which we now know he can do, he's a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah, he got to work on his argumentation.
That interrogation was lethal, bro.
Yeah,
that was a lethal
I'm not
interrogation.
bro, but
it was lethal.
But his argumentation is
Alright.
horrible. You gotta teach him how to
Man, don't be
debate.
smaller for that. Hey,
My MVP predictions for next season.
I heard it last time. I'm hearing it again.
This is my MVP predictions.
Lethal. Wow.
Taz, Blue, and Anonymous. Those are going to be MVP finals, huh? Mark my words. I'll see y'all in the fourth.
I doubt that because I'm the one who stopped Blue from getting the MVP this year. So, and Blue got to see me next year. So,
But the
if you
big
get
move
that
though.
Blue out of the question.
Who seen that fucking game last night, bro?
I didn't get to watch it.
God damn, bro.
Who won? I didn't even check what
Fucking Clippers won, bro. They was down by like fucking damn near 30 and shit.
Without Kawhi, was it Paul
Without
George?
Kawhi. Yeah, no, it was Man that did the thing. Man had 39. The young boy.
Yeah, nigga, none of that. Nigga.
Paul George did what he do. You know, it wasn't nothing spectacular. They would have lost without Man. I mean, Man was the main motherfucker.
See what I'm saying? But see, this is what I'm saying though, man. It won't be another game this series where he has that type of impact. You know what I mean? So it's like how we were talking about with Kobe back when he was a sidekick. You know, some people have big games. You know what I'm saying?
They come on tonight, don't they?
Did you say when Kobe was a sidekick? Wait a minute.
He got potential to be. He got a potential to be like, you know, in my eyes, like an Ariza type of player that Man do. Yeah, he could be good. He could be pretty good. You know, for like defensively but Kobe was something special, man.
This nigga just called Kobe a sidekick.
Yeah, you're not going to compare Kobe to what Man did. I mean, Kobe was pretty consistent that whole
That's
season.
what Kobe used to do, bro. Have a big game as a nobody.
He would do shit like that. Yeah, I would say that.
Right, that's how he was.
But it wasn't not expected. It was like that right there. We didn't expect Man to do that.
He was having flashes, bro. You know what I mean?
No, we didn't expect Man to do that though. Like, you know, if Kobe would have did that back then, it would have been. Well, you know what? I mean, because really, yeah, you're right. Because we got to remember that this is like, I think that was his second year starting because he was coming off the bench the first couple of years.
Yeah.
So that was his second year starting. So yeah, I can see what you're saying. But everybody knew Kobe had the potential. Man is a little different though. Man was like, okay, yeah.
Had the potential, man.
Huh?
Living up to it is the question. Kwame Brown had the potential. Living up to it is the question.
So you're equating Kwame Brown to the impact that Kobe had coming in?
Yes.
No.
Kwame Brown, one of the reasons why Kwame Brown was the number one overall pick was because of the impact of players like KG, Brady, Kobe.
No, I'm talking about from him skipping high school and everything that was surrounding Kobe at that time. You want to equate that to Kwame Brown?
Yeah,
no, bro. No.
I told you why.
No, bro. Everybody
have a Kwame, bro.
It wasn't even close, bro.
Okay, well, I'll say it again, bro. The flashes of greatness that Kobe started showing around the year 2000.
No, I'm talking about coming into the league. Like he just fresh out of high school, and they saying that, well, this guy is going to be the next da-da-da. This guy is going to be the next. It's not close. It's not even close, bro. Kwame Brown no.
I'm not even bullshitting right now. For real. The potential Kobe had coming in didn't show till a few years later. Would you agree or disagree?
No. Everybody kind of suspected. I mean, because he had the full package. This is what I'm saying. He had the charisma, he was articulate, he was bilingual. Everybody, like he made the All-Star team his first year. You know, he made the All-Star team his first year, just based off of popularity. He was coming off the bench. He didn't even get no playing time. They had Van Axel and Eddie Jones over him. He really got played. He made the All-Star game that year. So it wasn't even close, bro. What are you talking about?
I think he made a 6-man, didn't he? And then he took off. Didn't he? I think Kobe got the 6-man of the year award or something like that.
No, he didn't get 6-man. Yeah.
You sure?
Nah.
Man, Kobe wasn't on no motherfucking All-Star team, nigga, in 96, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, that was like, I think it was 90, what was that, 97?
Hell no.
Yeah, he made it to the All-Star game when he wasn't supposed to. The nigga was coming off the bench and shit.
He was a fucking bum, bro. That's why he was coming off the bench, right? Would you agree?
No, he wasn't a bum. He just wasn't developed yet.
Undeveloped.
Just raw talent. No, he was raw talent. He was just raw talent.
So, I mean, I'll take that. So he wasn't developed yet.
Yeah.
Now, let's go to the Kwame Brown thing. Kwame Brown never developed, right?
Yeah, but I'm not speaking just from a talent standpoint. Like, you know, you could say like, well, LeBron would trump both of them because they was following his high school games, so everybody knew like, okay, he's gonna be the man. That wasn't the same type of following that they or the anticipation to what he was gonna do was not equal to that of Kobe.
Yeah, he's not on the 97 West All-Star team. You want to try 98?
Yeah, probably was 98.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably was 98.
Like after he started showing more flashes of being a better player. He didn't hit the ground running, like I said.
He wasn't supposed to be in an All-Star game that year.
He ain't supposed to be in no potential conversations about being the greatest now. But people still do it.
He said the greatest of all time. No,
Like this All-Star selection is 98.
Let me see. Your research is lacking.
Lacking in what? Far as
Yeah.
what? You fine, nigga. Know what you talking to, nigga. That nigga
You're like a surface level researcher.
Stop, nigga. So I'm the only reason you niggas knew that Jalen Rose gave that nigga that fitness in the finals, nigga.
Yeah. Now see how you are now changing the wording?
Gave that weak ass nigga the fitness when he was on the floor, nigga, because he wasn't even on the floor like Jalen was, nigga.
Yeah, it was 98. It was 98 that he made the All-Star game.
Yeah, nigga, I just told you that, nigga. We have to go back.
He was the youngest. He was the youngest.
Look at the weak ass. At that time,
he was the youngest starter in 98.
At that time, that was a record, nigga, until LeBron came and obliterated all that shit. LeBron changed all that. LeBron showed that nigga how a player supposed to come.
So that was
LeBron King.
Yeah, that was the second year.
Who you got tonight then? Who you got tonight?
That was his third year.
That was the second year. He came in 96, bro.
Right.
He was drafted in 96. So his first year was 96, 97. His second year was 97, 98.
Second year was 97. What is 98 then, bro? What I'm saying, but it ain't the Shucklebuck round, nigga.
96 or 97,
bro.
96, 97
was motherfucking 3 years, like I told you, nigga. He ain't Bron. He ain't hit the ground running. They had to see.
He was 19. Oh yeah, he was 17 when he came into the league. Yeah, I forgot he was 17.
You want to try to bullshit niggas because you know the original point, Solar. The original point being once they seen Kobe develop into a talent, and then you got KG and you got T-Mac. You looking at all these players from high school.
No, that wasn't the point. The point was that there was more media attention around Kobe going into the league from high school than it was Kwame Brown. That's what the point.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. Kwame Brown was the #1 overall selection first from high school because of people like Kobe, and that's why it was such a letdown. That's why it's pointed out as such a bust because nobody had ever took a high school player first. But after seeing all of these dominant ass high school players, it was like, well, fuck, let me go ahead and try one. And then as soon as they tried one, look what he did, bust. That's why people didn't believe Brown was gonna be what he became, the GOAT, because of Kwame Brown bust.
Now that's a goofy ass analogy. They're like the people, they knew LeBron was gonna be the damn man.
The analogy, nigga. I'm giving you an analogy. That
I mean, he was drafted #1.
No. Hold on. Before before you keep going and embarrass yourself. They went and Kwame Brown did an interview. They specifically asked him, based on him, to speak on what LeBron has to deal with coming in. He has an interview about it.
Okay, so what? How's that proving your point?
Because Kwame Brown coming in was supposed to be a great player. Once he had to deal with the woes and the downs, they went to him to speak to the downside of it because he didn't come in and do what KG, T-Mac, and now at that time Kobe was.
Bro, so
now
are
we
you
off in
saying?
the 02,
Are you saying that it was successful with KG? It was successful with Kobe. That just because Kwame Brown flopped, that all of a sudden they thought that it was going to be flopped after that.
Yes, that's why. That's
Okay.
why they went to Kwame Brown and did the interview.
And that's why he was drafted number one.
That's why he was drafted number one.
LeBron.
LeBron was drafted number one because he was bad, nigga. I mean, do we need to go back?
Okay, so obviously that didn't have an impact on who was selecting him. Whoever had first was going to pick him.
I think it was a little hometown cooking there too, though.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
So if any other team would have first pick, they wouldn't have picked LeBron.
Yeah, possibly not.
Okay, brother. Thank you, brother.
Possibly not. They might have picked the Darko. They might have picked the Darko Milicic. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't know all
Maybe the conversation is over at this point.
So the first, so they the executives didn't pick Sam Bowie over Mike.
Brother,
they don't ever make a mistake.
Wow, like you're doing this for argument's sake, bro.
No, you're trying to make it sound like
that's the interesting thing about, like, you know what I mean. Bro, that's why sometimes
like the best player is always.
That's why sometimes you gotta take the old head's word for it when they say certain shit, because anybody who was living and watching basketball at that time, nigga, they was following his fucking high school games.
Run.
Yeah, and there was an anticipation to, like, yo, like, whoever gets this number one pick, yeah, motherfuckers losing games on purpose to try to get the number one pick and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they can get LeBron. What you talking about?
Hopefully though.
The LeBron sweepstakes, bro. Like, nigga, you're not going to convince me that somebody was going to pick Darko Milicic.
I'm not trying to convince you.
Okay, so stop playing around.
I'm telling you with New York.
You're messing with the young boys. Don't pollute the minds of the young boys that wasn't here.
No, this thing got to do with no mind.
Yeah,
I get the actual information.
You're doing like you're doing with the white man.
Fucking article, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That article is not capsulating the center, how LeBron James was the center of the number one pick being the number one pick at the time.
It absolutely does.
No, it does not, bro. So what you're doing is what the white man does.
No,
yeah, so like, look, he's like, in this article, he's like, in this article, this is what you're doing. You say, in this article, Kwame Brown said this and this, that means this and this and this. But niggas know at that time, there wasn't no way nobody was going to pick LeBron, wasn't picking LeBron if they had the number one pick, bro. You're tripping.
No, you tripping. Again,
tripping, bro.
The entire point of the article was that LeBron looks so good, he's probably going number one, but there's a downside to picking a high school player number one. That was the point of the article.
So how did that have an overall impact on who was going to select if they had the number one pick? How did that have an impact on any team?
I never talked about impact.
Oh, okay, so what are you bringing it up for then?
Because again, they went to Kwame Brown to tell
All right, bro. Thank you, bro.
They went to Kwame Brown to tell LeBron James how hard it is to make the transition from high school to NBA.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, that actually happened.
Okay, so they didn't go to Kobe.
This ain't the conscious community, my nigga.
They didn't go to Kobe, bro. I mean, like, what are you? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, look, when your point is not effective, you bring up other shit. What the fuck that got to do with the conversation, bro?
That was the beginning of the conversation.
No, I'm talking about, this ain't the conscious community. What the fuck that got to do with the conversation? They ain't got nothing to do with the conversation.
Because you are circular. This is how y'all
No. What I'm telling you is that what you're doing is what the white man does.
That's what I'm saying. See that? And
yeah, you're trying to say that. You're trying to say that Well, if that's from the conscious community, that's a good way of pinpointing what you're doing.
Please.
All right, so yeah, because you know, anybody who was watching basketball at the time knew that it was no doubt that whoever had the number 1 pick was picking LeBron. It wasn't even a question.
That doesn't change what I'm saying.
So
now you're going off.
So now you're saying that. Now you're saying, did they interview Kobe? Can you pull up an article with Kobe Bryant? Can you pull an article with KG talking about the number 1 pick?
Why would
acting like this one article had a big impact or any significant impact?
Why would I need to pull that? You would need to, wouldn't you?
No, because what you're trying to say. What was the point of you even bringing that up then, bro?
Because I'm telling you that once Kwame Brown came and was a bust, by then it's like, I don't know if we should be fucking with them. So they didn't go to Kwame, they didn't go to Kobe, they didn't go to KG, they didn't go to T-Mac, they went to Kwame. That's your dumb ass who think you can rank.
Okay, so how did that have any impact on who motherfuckers selected? This is what I'm saying.
I mean, that's your argument.
Yeah, okay, brother. It was a misunderstanding. Okay, it's cool.
Yeah, I didn't make no argument about
it. Okay, yeah, you just was talking. Okay.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
First off, but the man went to Cleveland.
No. What are you bringing it up for then? Like, what are you bringing it up for? What would be the significance of even making that as a point?
The impact is a different question.
Okay, bro. It was a misunderstanding.
A different question.
It was a misunderstanding. Okay, bro.
Just like yesterday.
Okay, bro.
And just like any other time you try to hop in there with me,
you're right.
Shout out to Jalen Rose.
Yeah. Shift the conversation, brother. Useless information, ass nigga. Okay, so the point was,
that Kobe did not outplay Jalen Rose in the finals. That was the point.
No, he didn't outplay Jalen Rose in the finals. Right? He had a bigger impact. But the topic for tonight's debate is impact.
Look, that's
now you see.
You're a bad motherfucker for that.
Now you see it. Now when we talk about impact, you know what I'm saying? So the numbers could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if he averaged maybe 16 points a game in the final, but he closed out every game that they won, he had a bigger impact than the motherfucker that averaged 26.
Who?
I'm just saying hypothetically.
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so we know that Kobe
on the sidelines, bro.
So we know that Kobe actually did that. I believe that was game 2, right? That was game 2.
No, it wasn't. We already discussed that. That's what I'm saying.
That was game 2?
And shit. No, it wasn't. He got hurt game 2.
What game was that? Game 3?
No, he didn't play game 3.
Which one was it? Game 2 or game 3?
Bro, he got hurt game 2 and didn't start game 3.
Let me look it up because this nigga don't know what the fuck he be talking about.
Okay. Put it on the screen while you looking it up. I tried to tell you yesterday.
That was game 24. Okay, let me see.
The nigga had video game numbers in that series, bro. That was some unfair shit he was doing to Rick Smits. Niggas always talk about what Hakeem did to him, but that shit he did to Rick Smits, nigga, that's a legend. But niggas downplay it because they gotta include bum ass Kobe in this shit.
He took all this basketball. I just asked you who y'all got tonight between the Nets and Bucks.
Who at home, nigga?
Game 1 Nets.
That's who's gonna win. Is it game 7?
Yeah, this is game 7, bro.
I don't even know if they got Kyrie tonight.
No, they ain't got Kyrie.
They don't need no motherfucking Kyrie, nigga. They got dudes, bro.
Shoot, Harden ain't really been performing though.
And then not him either, nigga.
Shit, you talking about Durant, no?
Yeah, Durant.
Yeah. Bucket waiting to happen, bro.
They
got a chance. You can't say that they ain't got no chance.
Nah, I ain't saying that.
That nigga can just go off for 60. He's capable of that.
Bro, like, fuck that, bro. I ain't betting against dude at home. Hell no.
You know, anything can happen, bro. You got with that motherfucker on the court.
Yeah, you got something.
Okay.
But he ain't just on bullshit.
Yo, is y'all gonna win tomorrow night, so or what? Are y'all gonna let the ATL take it home?
I think it's gonna be a blowout, bro.
On Philly side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a blowout, bro. Because they were supposed to like 4-1 them motherfuckers for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they was winning. It was really supposed to be a sweep for real. If they would have blown them leads, and they blew them leads because of what they were doing, not because of what Atlanta was doing. I mean, they got hot. They went on a hot streak, but they was just making like errors, bro. And so yeah, I think they want to figure it out.
What's taking so long?
I got the stats. That was actually game 4.
Right.
He did play in game 1.
Right. What happened in game 2 and
game 2? Let me see.
Niggas always want to doubt the greatest mind to ever enter the FBDL, dog. She's crazy.
And then look like that during that rapid fire round.
Right.
It looked like that during the rapid fire round. I mean, you probably the greatest mind on these panels right now. You can talk your shit on that, but then that rapid fire round, you was looking like motherfucking
niggas that ain't in the league want to jump in like,